Hi, and welcome to a tutorial by Sherrie Siemens for split coast stampers. Today I'm going to show you in video form how to create your own little twill flowers using a product as simple as just regular twill tape. This is cream colored twill tape, and what I did with mine actually is I did some airbrushing to make my flower colored. But first I'm going to show you how to create the petals. The petals in individual form look like this, where you have the folded side under and like this. So in order to create this petal, you need 8 of these strips at 2 inches in length. And what you're going to do is you're going to add a strip of glue to the top. I use Fabric Tack by Beacon. It's a fabric adhesive, really sticky stuff, and it works great. And I always try and keep it stored upside down so that I'm never trying to get the glue out of the bottle. And what you want to do is you just want to fold down these corners somewhat like a present. And after it has dried, which doesn't take very long, then you fold down the very top flap. And that is your wrong side. If you flip it over, that is your right side. So after that is nice and secure and dry, then flip it over, and on your right side, add another dab of glue just right at the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold the 2 ends together so that they meet halfway. Just like that, and that is your finished petal. So if you do 8 of those, what you're going to do is you're going to place them on just a little piece. I used felt surface. This is the backing from my felt, because after I had cut my circle, I stuck it through my Xyron to give it a sticky back. And so when I went to place my petals, they were nice and evenly spaced, and I could just stick them to the sticky surface of the felt. See, on the back side I had cut holes so that I could string a bobby pin through so it becomes a hair clip when I'm finished. Now after you have your first base layer like this, then that's when you can take your airbrush system to it, and I used Y23 and R39 to color my flower. And then you want to go on and make another layer of 8, just a little bit smaller. So you use shorter pieces. In this case, I used 1 1/4 inch pieces for my second layer of my flower. Now to attach those two together, you just add a really large dollop of glue to the center of your first layer, and then make sure your petals are staggered. And then just push in and hold, and that's your second layer. And then to make the really pretty rosette that goes on top, you use your long 9-inch strip, and you're going to put a piece of glue right in the top corner, and you're going to fold that down to the base. What you're doing is you're just creating this nice little point at the end of your strip. Now in order to get your rosette, your finished rosette ends up looking like this. And how you achieve that is you start rolling at the tiny pointed end. And then once you've got a little bit of a roll going, what you want to do is you want to twist your twill tape and then continue rolling as you're twisting your twill tape. And you want to make it as tight as you can, so you kind of hold with one hand and twist with the other. Work all the way around the circle. Gets a little harder to hold as it gets bigger. So I've also seen people hold it on a surface while they're twisting and rolling, and it makes it a little bit easier to hold. So you can do that too instead of just trying to hold it in your fingers. And when you come to the end, you've got this little tail. And what you want to do is you want to add a bunch of glue to the back side of this tail. So while you're still holding your rosette, you're going to grab your glue, and of course I put the lid on mine, and you're just going to really cover the base of this tail all over. So then the trickiest part is picking up your rosette and then folding over your tail and catching your rosette. And catching all that glue. So you just hold it so, and it's okay if your tail sticks out like that, you're going to trim it. All right, and once it's adhered, you can kind of feel when it's solid. Then just take your scissors and trim off that extra tail so you don't see it anymore. Then it's ready for airbrushing, and in this one I airbrushed with Y26, and then you just add a large dollop of glue to the back side, and then just adhere it to the center. And there you have your finished twill flower. Now with the airbrush system and Copic, you can make it any color you would like to. So I always just buy white and natural twill tape and then color it how I please. So this will be a great one to kind of go with the fall colors. And in the tutorial, I believe I showed you a pink one. I also did a green one. Like I say, they can be any color you like. So a great little item to put on your card. It would be easy to put this bobby pin and treat it like a paper clip to go on your card, and then it's also a little gift to give away afterwards as well. So thanks for watching and enjoy your flower making.